I was watching Luke's stream, and Grimgriz seems like he's talking about they in reference to YouTube and what they are trying to do with YouTube. Um, the thing is with Grimgriz is I think he tries to. I see him doing things that are loving. I see him being able to love people better than me. That's what's really great about him. He has a capacity to serve in new ways, in different ways that are good. And then he says things that are from a dark perspective. And so for Grimgriz, like it's good for us to be able to see the dark perspective. For example, what is YouTube doing? But we also need to be able to see a perspective from the light, and we need to be able to see from different perspectives without being trapped in a perspective. And so there is a skill in being able to allow the mind to be set free from a perspective. There is a skill in being able to try on a different perspective. And so, I try to share perspectives which are hopeful. I can come up with a lot of hopeful perspectives. And the question would be is why doesn't Grimgriz talk about hopeful perspectives alongside the kind of despairing perspectives? Like, why can't we just have a whole bunch of hopeful perspectives? And then for Grimgriz in particular, it's like sometimes these hopeful perspectives require some amount of effort. There's an amount of effort in being able to shift your mind into a hopeful perspective, which requires first an effort and an ability and allowing the mind to fade away, and so that you can go into no thingness. I mean, it's funny when they talk about God as no thing. So, if you can get into, get your mind to be in nothing, that's interesting. So, and I don't know if I think that's a first step. I think you want to be able to get to nothing and then go to. It's good to be able to see the good and to see good paths. So, that's my response to Grimgriz talking about YouTube and what they're doing and what they might be doing, and it's just one interpretation of what they might be doing among an infinite number of interpretations of what YouTube might be doing. What are you going to do? You're just going to roll your dice and where there's an interpretation and just say, well, that's the one? Or like the definition of arrogance for me is related to your capacity to change your position, your identity, and your worldview, to allow your worldview, identity, and position to die, and such that there can be a change in position, identity, and worldview. Like, this is fundamental to arrogance as far as my vocabulary is concerned and the way I use the word. So, that's I hear Grimgriz being encouraging while being confident. I like it, and so maybe that's even inspired me to try to be a little bit more confident in my confrontation. So, here's my confrontation, Sir Grimgriz. The hopeful perspective is that we will get into a future where we no longer depend on money. That's a hopeful perspective. There's many. And there's a way for technology to provide for all of our physical needs better than it's being done currently, and for all people on Earth. That's a hopeful perspective. So let me know what you think, Sir Grimgriz.